Welcome back, boys and girls. It's Vol here again, and Game 3 of Equinox 2012 is featuring Circle against Trollbloods, and the scenario is Demolition. Now, Trolls are the other matchup that Cassius has something against, you know. Don't forget, when the tree is under the feet, you know, 10-inch command range is a forest, and models knocked down inside of the forest take a point of damage. So what that means is that if you knock them down, they die if they're infantry. So if they have tough, they pass a tough roll, they're knocked down, they have to take another tough roll because they take another point of damage. And what's really amazing is that there's this scenario in Steamroller called Demolition, and that's the one I'm playing right now, where there's a large base objective in the middle of the table, and if you control it by having your Warlock within 4 of it and no enemy models within 4, you get to activate it like it was a solo that you controlled. And then if you activate it, you can place a 5-inch, you know, AoE within 4 of your casters, so the edge of the AoE is within 4. Everything within that template's knocked down, so if Cassius has his feet up, those models actually instantly die if they're infantry, or take tough rolls if they have tough. So I really owed it to Cassius to play Cassius again, you know, because it's Trolls, it's the matchup I wanted, and it's the scenario I wanted. So here we go. I am deploying basically the Ravagers to the right. I've got the first turn in this instance, and Ravagers going up the right just because there's a forest nearby, and I want to swing around that flank, and Cassius coming up the front. Really, really cool that managed to get Trolls for the Demolition scenario. Next image, my opponent here has Grim Angus, and I've practiced against him a few times before. The only time I've ever played this particular matchup, Cassius versus Grim Angus, I lost, but I didn't really have a very good Cassius list, and I believe I've improved on that since then. But he has the max Fennblades, minimum champions, Mauler and Impaler, the only war beast, but he's got the Krielstones, Jannissa, Fellcaller, and Grim himself. So it, you know, won't be necessarily easy, but I'm looking forward to the particular challenge given the fact that I've got some things to deal with what he's got. Next image, Circle turn 1, Wolfriders moving up and really getting into a position where they can actually threaten the Trolls as they come forward. Cassius moving up and moving the tree up and moving the stones up, and Tharn Ravagers moving up as well. And because I had first turn here, and because I'm not worried about him threatening me too badly straight away, I can save the feat for turn 2. And as you guys can see here, what I'm able to do is actually, because I've repositioned the stones, I can teleport the tree up next to the objective, same with Cassius with his unseen path, then use the objective bomb, because the objective bomb starts on turn 2. So everything seems to have gone according to plan for this game, so really feeling happy about it. And it will remain to be seen what Grim actually does. So next photo, Fennblades rushing forward, not realizing that Cassius is going to have access to the explosives, so to speak. Jannissa putting up a wall, Krielstones, you know, tanking up on Fury and putting down the armor bubble. So, you know, a troll brick, you know, if I ever saw one, you know, his other list was Madrak though, so that would have been even more of a brick. But because the Trolls are going to be rerolling their tough rolls in my next turn, I'm really feeling optimistic. Next image, here it is. Cassius moves up, or even the tree, you know, is teleported up. Cassius moves up. The feat is popped, and Cassius uses the demolition charge after the guys within 4 have been cleared out to actually blow up about 5 Fennblades and force them to take double tough rolls. The Tharn Ravagers charge the ones in range 11 inches away, and the Wolfriders assault the champions, killing 1 or 2 of them and doing some other damage there. But as you guys can see, I've actually gotten to a position where I can actually win a control point in the following turn. And he can't really retaliate, even with Vengeance, because the tree has its 10-inch command range going on right now, and the Tharn Ravagers are all, you know, defense 15. So really, really cool. Plus, the tree has actually collected 5 souls already. Souls. Really love it, because the Ravagers have actually taken their toll with the powerful charge, brutal charge combo. Next image, Grim himself moving up, and feel sorry for my opponent here. Obviously he wasn't expecting my turn and is under a bit of pressure, so he ended up making a blunder. He moved up right next to the Wolfrider, attempting to shoot Cassius's tree because Grim has Hunter, but of course you can't shoot your gun while you're engaged in combat, so a bit of a misplay by Grim, under the pressure. Next image, Tharn Ravagers retaliating, and it's circle turn 3 already, because the Trolls just could do so little during that turn too, and the Tharn Wolfriders at defense 15 actually managed to dodge all of the attacks from the Champions and Krielstones Bearers, so that's still fine. And what the Ravagers did here is actually wiped out the rest of the Fennblades in their region, picking up a couple of heart tokens while they're at it. Corpse tokens, that is. Cassius still in control of the objective, knocking down Grim, Jannissa, Krielstones Bearer, the Fellcaller. The Totem Hunter runs in and has some free attacks against some knockdown models, including the Impaler, so he's wiped out. And the War Beasts, the Gorax and Stalker, and Totem Hunter creating a line block, blocking any charge lanes towards the tree or Cassius. So looking in a good position. Cassius camping 4 transfers with the tree on 4 souls. And really happy with the right-hand flank. What's good about the situation is that although the Trolls will retaliate big time now that the tree feat is gone, and Grim can actually counterfeit, I have the whole, Tharn Ravager unit there to actually, put into reserve now. Next image, Trolls retaliation is swift and brutal, but due to some bad dice rolls, he's still not dealing with the Wolfriders, even though they're subtracted with -3 defense. Just terrible rolls from his champion and Krielstones Bearers trying to hit these guys, and managed to survive with several of them intact. His Fennblades have actually failed a command check due to taking massive casualties, which was really unfortunate for him. That's life though. If you run infantry like that, they're not fearless. It sometimes happens. And his Mauler taking out, I think, one of the guys nearby, but really, really cool photo. Hope you guys are enjoying the photography of this one. It was really good with the table, obviously, and the lighting, but nicely painted troll army as well. Next image, Cassius again getting brutal. He's already scored a control point, moving over here and teleporting the tree behind a wall, not that it matters. Just trying to stay out of charge range of troops, basically. Putting the Farrow Bone Grinders in range in between there. The Farrow Bone Grinders, by the way, essential choice for Cassius because they're only 2 points. They provide free soul tokens whenever you need them. They're soul tokens on tap. And the leader of the Farrow Bone Grinder unit has Craft Talisman for +2 range on Cassius, so he can Hellmouth from 10 inches away or whatever, or it might be 10 for Curse of Shadows. And if you lose your Stalker or your Gorax, they can actually use the Animus of the Dead Warbeast, and Primal and Lightning Strike being such fantastic animi, Cassius just loves these little guys, and it's been known for quite a while. Not really breaking any new ground with Cassius using those guys, but if I could recommend any unit with Cassius, it would be these guys. Tharn Wolfriders as well. But things looking good. The Tharn Ravagers moving in and just cleaning up. I love to see these guys doing so well because they're probably the second worst unit or even choice in the entire faction. I think Reeves of Ouroboros are the least used in general, but the Ravagers are probably the second least popular choice in competitive play. And to have great models for a uncompetitive unit and for that to have them perform, it's like a dream come true. So really happy about that. Next image, Grim has moved behind the wall here. He has been engaged by a Wolfrider, and he is now the prey target of both the Totem Hunter and the Wolfrider. He hasn't managed to destroy the objective, hasn't even tried to shoot it, popping off a cap here and there, but he's been reduced to several models. Even the Diatrol Mauler has been destroyed thanks to the Ravagers charging it, and Cassius Curse of Shadows, Gorax, Totem Hunter gangbang on him. So Grim is the only model contesting the objective in the middle. So going to the next photo, what ends up happening here is that the Gorax is teleported next to Grim, Animus for Primal, boost to hit, power attack, double-handed throw, all the way over here. He doesn't deviate back towards the objective. This is close quarters style control zone, so the Gorax picks up a point, and Cassius simply moves next to the center objective to collect the third point, and everything else in the Trolls list is wiped out except for a couple of Krielstone bearers. So it's a very, very, very decisive win for Cassius. And if you go to the next photo, really, really proud of the painting on the Ravagers. I've used a lot of washes and a lot of highlights, and they just look wonderful in my opinion. I mean, of course there's more that I could do on them, but really happy with the turnout, the colour scheme, and the performance in the last couple of games has just been great. So real treat for players that like the fluff, that like, like Circle, like the Ravagers, like Cassius, and seeing very, not very popular units that are not played very much on the field. So just wonderful stuff. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I'll catch you in the next round.